In this video, I will share to you my Pinterest ads strategy that allow me to gain over $2,000 per day stable on Pinterest ads. So let's go on my screen to deep dive into the results. So here we are at more than $6,000 of spend with a ROAS of 9.3 and more than $60,000 generated on the last 30 days. How it looks on the campaign here. So yeah, it's on average at $2 per day, and we are scaling progressively, and we are getting at more than 2K a day. So 1.9 here, 1.7 thousand a day, $2,000 a day, $2,000 a day, $2,200 a day. Here, a peak here at $2.4 thousand a day, and the highest peak here on this day, on Monday, at 3.3 thousand a day with less than 200 in terms of spend. So yeah, it's pretty linear, and that's the power of Pinterest. When you are getting traction on Pinterest, when you are using the good strategy with a proper structure with different campaigns like keywords campaign, interest campaign, and I will explain that to you just after. You can have a very high stability, and that's the thing that we are looking for. And the nice things for Pinterest, and here it's a dropshipping store, it's about the audiences. So on Pinterest there are more women than male, and the audience is very qualified with a high spender on Pinterest. So that's allow us to have very high average order value, more than Meta on average. And that's very important because you have these very good audiences plus a targeting with CPMs very low. Let me share to you that in my screen. I'm going to delivery here, and here I'm sharing to you here the CPMs, so the cost per 1,000 impression, and it's at only $1.5. So that's very cheap compared Meta. On Meta, on this shop, we are at more than $12, and on Pinterest we structure between different campaigns because we want to be on top position in different placements. Here it's like the keyword placement when people are taping stuff on Pinterest. So you have different niches that works very well on decor, beauty, fashion, garden, a lot of niches. And if you want to have more data about the keywords and all the trends, you can use Pinterest trends. So you need to click here, and after to click on Pinterest trends just here, and you will see different keyboards with different interests just there. And you can tap your keyboard here, for instance, sofa, and you can check the search volume month per month and compare with, for instance, sofa between modern sofa here, and to see on which keywords you want to place your ads. And for instance, if I compare the keywords shares and the keywords sofa, I can compare here. And as you can see, there's more search volume for sofa compared to shares. And here you can see the gender here, female 76% for the chairs, and for male only 14%. You can have the demographic with the age here, with a good population over 25 years old on Pinterest. And here you can select and you can check also the different pins. And another thing important on Pinterest is people are looking to buy on the platform. They are very in a shopping mindset because on every pin you have a website related to each pins. For instance, here, when I click on the pins, I will be redirected on the website. And here, for instance, it's a shopping pin. As you can see, it's like a carousel with different picture, but you can have the info with the price, with the product data here. And when there is this kind of just tag here, it's shopping campaign. So there are a lot of shopping campaign. I can for instance, click here, see the price, project details here, and it's the same for many pins, and it works on different markets. And you can click on explore here, and Pinterest will understand, okay, here there is a pillow, here there is a sofa, and then you can find different sofa, different pillow to buy them directly. And that's why we arrived to gain this big ROAS with like more than $2,000 per day. It's because we are showing our ads on people with an intent of buying, instead of just people that are scrolling on Meta or TikTok just with distraction. On Pinterest, if you're doing a good work, like people will go on your website with better intention, with a positive intention and an intention to buy. So that's a very important thing to understand, because the traffic on Pinterest will be warmer, people will be in inspiration. So a lot of people will scroll a lot on your website, they are searching, they are curious, and then they will buy. So sometimes you can have a longer buyer cycle, but the thing is when people buy, like the average order value is way higher on Pinterest compared to other platforms. And maybe you don't know which pin you need to publish and to put on advertising to have this kind of results. So first, the very important thing is to work on your branding, to have different boards for people to get inspired on your profile, not like this one, for instance. The goal here is to create different boards with a different category of your website. So the goal here is to have a good branding and for people to get inspired on Pinterest even before going to your website. So it will increase a lot your ROAS, because some people, they are not clicking on the ads, but they are clicking on your profile here. So that's why it's very important to have a nice branding before starting the ads and to get maximum traction at the beginning and to have a quicker learning phase. And so in terms of format and ratio, so the more vertical you are, the better it is. So a good ratio, it's 2:3, and you can use static pins, carousel, video, works very well, but it depends of your niche. Beauty is more video. For home decor, the statics is very nice with lifestyle images, and for fashion, carousel works perfectly well also. So you need to try different creatives, different marketing angle before finding the winning ads. So if you want to know more about Pinterest, I will put all the link down below. So I will put the link of my method, the BAO method, that allows us to scale in this level on Pinterest and even more. And also I will put the link of my calendar down below if you want to schedule a call with me or a member of my team to see if we can help us on Pinterest and Pinterest ads. So it was Luke, thank you for watching, and I will put all the links down below. Ciao.